Well, hello everybody, and welcome to All Trade Bait All the Time LA Dodger Report Mashup. Today, as promised, opening a different pack 2018 DonRuss Value Pack. We're going to open that puppy up, and we're going to open this puppy up. Artifex. Have you had anything from this brewery? I haven't. They brew out of San Clemente, California, home of Richard Nixon. All right, Artifex Brewing Company, but looks like something good maybe is coming out of there. This is called Trigger Finger IPA. Let's get down and talk about what's inside of it. But before we do that, let's have a taste, right? Let's pop it and have a taste. Here we go. All right. Let's see how this baby pours. From San Clemente, California. Gonna try to pour it so we don't get too much of a head in case this beer does that, but it doesn't appear to give off too much foam, right? Here we go. 16 fluid ounce can pours perfectly into our large glass. Smells like a hoppy IPA. A little bit of citrus in the smell as well. All right, let's see what's in this. They've given us some information on the can. ABV 6.8. So it's not as strong as the last sour ale that we had. But 6.8 isn't exactly a light beer. IBU 69. So the hoppiness is starting to get a little higher there. Grains, 2-row, white wheat and honey malt. So 3 grains. And hops, looks like 4 different hops. Chinook, Cascade, which we find in a lot, Citra, which we find in a lot, and Mosaic, also quite common. So it's a blend of some common hops, and yeast is Cal Ale. So let's try this baby out. Here we go. Here's to you. Dodgers won the first game of their doubleheader against Washington today, so here's to the boys taking the first game of the doubleheader. Big healthy drink, gives off high hops but not too much, and as a matter of fact they start off kind of high and they blend off, tail off kind of quickly. So I like the way that this beer comes in strong, but it actually tails off into a quick dry finish. I taste that kind of like a pine and citrus mix, grapefruit kind of hint of a grapefruit sour citrus kind of flavor. So it's a run-of-the-mill average IPA, which is not a bad thing. Now the aftertaste is still lingering there. I haven't had a drink in long enough for the aftertaste to have gone away, but I'm still picking up that tart citrus, which is now reminiscent of tart tangerine, and it's hanging around the back top roof of the mouth. That's kind of pleasant. So okay, let's go a little bit above average for this IPA. Pretty good. San Clemente, you brewed a pretty decent beer here. Nothing wrong with this at all. If you're looking for a can't go wrong IPA with just enough hops, but they're not going to overpower you in every drink, Artifex out of San Clemente, Trigger Finger IPA, Artifex Brewing Company out of San Clemente. All right. Now let's see what comes out of this pack. Let's rip this baby open. Rookie of the Year on the cover. Liking that. So we've already hit one Dodger, am I right? So just like last time, we're looking for Dodgers in my collection. We're looking for any cool inserts, and we're looking for cards that if I strike out all the way, at least we're going to get some cards that we can send off to my collector friends. Here we go. You get to see the first card. What is it? Who is it? Can't quite read it there backward. Kansas City Royals, George Brett. It's a throwback card, so I like that. It's a tribute card to George Brett. That'll work, huh? Nice little opener there for DonRuss. I used to buy a lot of DonRuss back in the day. I loved the brand, but I kind of stopped after they lost the license. And their cards, as you can see here, looking at Corey from Cleveland, their cards, they don't have the MLB license, so they can't use logos. So jerseys are airbrushed out, hat logos are airbrushed out, or they just give you the player with his name on the jersey on the back, which, you know, how exciting is that? And I just hate to see the players without logos on them. It's almost like a fake card. So here you go. But we're looking for some fun cards anyway, right? Adam Wainwright, St. Louis Cardinals. We had a bunch of Cardinals yesterday. Not a fan. Hey, Robinson Cano from Seattle. He's showing up again. Let's see who else we got. Miguel Cabrera from Detroit. So once again, we had Cabrera yesterday. So once again, cards for my collector friends. Here comes Evan Longoria from the Hated Ones. You see, I can't even properly hate on a Giants card because the hat is just flat black. What's that? Here we go, Seattle, Felix Hernandez. All right, so he's in a nice photo there. Here's Mr. Popular, who's in every deck I seem to open. Francisco Lindor. Okay, nothing that tells you he plays for Cleveland, but he's got his jersey and his number on the back. Gary Sanchez from New York. All right, there's a catcher pick. All right, let's see who else we got here. They suddenly flip backwards. Maybe that's a good sign. It's Paul Goldschmidt in a shiny, shiny insert. But it's an Arizona Diamondback. At least it's a good player, though. Am I right? Paul Goldschmidt, he's a good player. Love him, hate him. You cannot deny the guy knows how to hit. All right, so there's a shiny, shiny insert for what it's worth. Who else do we have? Another throwback. We've got Mr. Puckett, Kirby Puckett. 10-time All-Star. So look at that. I learned something about Kirby Puckett today. He's an All-Star 10 times. Who else have we got? Hoskins from Philadelphia Phillies, rated rookie. That's what DonRuss always gives, rated rookie. And we've got Boo, once again, another Giant. We haven't pulled a Dodger yet. The only Dodger we've seen was on the cover. And just like yesterday, ask for a Dodger, get a Dodger. Here we go. Diamond Kings, Clayton Kershaw. Rightio. So Clayton Kershaw. And again, just like yesterday, same player, Clayton. Who else have we got here? The Big Hurt. I love the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. So it's great to get a Frank Thomas card. Who else have we got here? Another rated rookie. Willie Calhoun. I've been talking about Willie Calhoun back and forth with a couple of folks on Twitter. Willie Calhoun was a top-rated prospect that the Dodgers traded away for the Big Tipper. And Calhoun is now a Texas Ranger. They're turning him into an outfielder. There were some gripes about Calhoun's defense. He was playing second base infield for the Dodgers when he was a top rookie, top prospect with the LA club. But they traded him away, and he's hitting like mad in the Texas minors. He's leading his AAA Texas affiliate in hits, and so he's doing very well. Rated rookie, looking good. Congratulations, Willie Calhoun, making a splash with his new team. Here we go. Another Dodger on the disabled list, but I'll take it. Corey Seager. All right, so there we go. 2 Dodgers. Corey Seager. What do we got here? Another Diamond King. Mike Trout. Tom just sent me a package that we're going to see in our next video, and so here's a Mike Trout for you, Tom. Alex Verdugo, rated rookie, Dodgers. So at least DonRuss is being good to me and giving some Dodger cards. I'm liking getting Verdugo here. He's been doing well. They sent him back down to the minors, but he'll be back. We can be assured of that. Who else? Well, this pack is working out pretty nicely. It's not a lot of slugs, and it's got a few Dodgers for me. Speaking of not a slug, Manny Machado. All right, he's here. Well, so we got Chicago Cubbies. All right, Hendricks. Boo. These guys are in every pack, and I guess that's what happens when you win the World Series, right? So, Houston Astros, I have a card to send to you. Dimwit, here you go. I went to the card show today, Dimwit, and I picked up a few things. I got to send an email to you. Let's discuss about that Duke Snider and or Pee Wee Reese that you have offering for trade. So I picked up some Astros. We'll talk about that later. Who else have we got? Another throwback. He'll work. Rod Carew. Speaking of Angels, Rod Carew did well here with the Halos. Who have we got? J.A. Happ from Toronto. All right. Happ? What's happening with him? I have no idea. I don't follow him. Barry Larkin with Cincinnati. All right. Somebody out there, I can't remember your name, but you collect Barry Larkin. Here's a card for you. I'll look it up. I see an old-time uniform. Brooklyn, baby. Pulled a Brooklyn Dodger. Did I just mention the Duke of Flatbush a minute ago? Here we go. Duke Snider. So that'll work, baby. But see, without the B, without the Brooklyn B on the hat, it's kind of a little bit, kind of a letdown. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I love it. Duke Snider. Here we go. Who else have we got? Stars in Cincinnati. We've got a couple of members of, can you tell who that is, Reds fans? This is the Big Red Machine back in the day. Tony Perez and Davey Concepcion. All right, so they were Dodger killers back in the day when the Dodgers used to battle all the time for National League dominance against the Reds. Here we go. Nelson Cruz with Seattle. Last 2 cards. 2 cards to go. Here we go. One more Dodger. Why not? It was a very nice pack full of Dodgers. Alex Wood. All right. Starting pitcher Alex Wood. I love it. And last card coming up. Is it one more Dodger? Is it a great insert? Is it a fantastic autograph? Let's see. You'll see it before me. Who is it? Nah. I see the back of it. Brian Dozier. Brian Dozier with the Minnesota Twins. I just contacted somebody on Twitter that collects the Twins. So here you go. This is going to go in your pile. All right. So that was a pretty good pack. And we reviewed a pretty good IPA today. Yes. A finger and a half above average IPA. Artifex, San Clemente, California. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.